What's going on, ESGN Nation, and welcome back to another episode here on ESGN LP, as we're back here for some NCAA action today as we get ready for week 11, and we're getting ready to host the Duke Blue Devils. They're here in town here on the farm, as we're still number one in the nation, and we're trying to see if we can avoid a slip up here in this game as we're taking the Blue Devils there. Now, as for the Blue Devils here this season, Blue Devils are in the top 25 in points per game, about 35 points per game for this season so far. They've had a great total offense and rushing offense this season, so they got a good, high-strong, high-octane offense. Now, Duke is 4-1 the last 5 games, losing last week to Virginia on the road 42-28, so a very close, tight ball game there, but unfortunately came on the losing end on that one. This 6-2 team would love to knock us off, and of course, as we're trying to get our way back into the limelight of being in the national championship game, it's getting kind of last couple of games here has been kind of getting a little scary. And of course, if you will see here in just a bit, the top 25, Stephen Taylor's been having some. They've been having some pretty close games there. Of course, they had a big head-to-head matchup earlier this season, where Steve was the victor in that one. Take a look there. As you see the Lovely Lions there. They're number 3 in the nation right now, just jumping up 3 spots from number 6. As for Air Force, you see jumping up about 3 spots from number 8 to number 5. And they defeated Army 56-7 last week, where Steve took on Boise 35-14 in that game. So there you see the top 25 right there. And of course, some people jumping into the top 25 for the first time this season. Of course, Vanderbilt, Notre Dame, Penn State, and Illinois happen to drop out of this week's top 25 poll. So as for the Blue Devils, you see they only got one person that's 90 overall. The rest are above 90 or 80 plus. I got 3 guys there are 85, or 4 actually, if you count the 90 guy, 4 above 90 or 85 plus. So they got a pretty decent team, pretty really middle of the road kind of type of team there. Aaron Timbley, he'll be out for the season as he has a broken wrist, and so we'll have to see who the backup is here in this game. There you see his numbers so far this season: 11 interceptions, 16 touchdown passes. It's been nice to play against this redshirt sophomore, but unfortunately that is not going to be the case here, and we'll have to see what we can do here. He had a pretty so far leading up to from last week's game. He had a really nice season. We're going to be taking on Travis Mills, 6'4", 213-pound redshirt junior. He will take over the reins there, and he will be there under center. 17 touchdowns, 3 interceptions so far this season. There you see his numbers. Not too bad numbers there, especially in his power and his throw. Pretty even there. And his speed is just as well. So he's the kind of guy that we're going to have to watch out for, both on the ground and through the air. And like I said, with the rushing offense they've had this season, and especially their total offense altogether, they really got a good, powerful offense that we're going to have to be really key on here, and try to put a lot of pressure from our defense this game. So Blue Devils will get the ball first here. We defer, actually won the coin toss, and we decided to go ahead and take the ball at half. So that's going to be a nice start for us. Of course, here at the farm, it's been really nice. Like I said, we've had a couple of games we've kind of been slacking on there, but we've been able to hold on to our number 1 spot. Of course, we're getting ready for that big game coming up here in about a week's time. That'll be in the next episode, and that'll be against California, who are currently ranked in the top 20, or top 25, I should say. As Williams will get called on that one. The Blue Devils will get their first penalty of the game. That'll be a clipping call, 14-yard penalty, and it'll be a first. Still first and now 21. So first and 21 here. Mills drops back in the pocket, gets taken down by Washington. Great play there. That's going to knock him back 7 more yards. Jerry Washington, his first tackle and his first sack in today's game, doing a great job there, and that is going to put the Blue Devils there at 2nd and 28. So our defense, like I said, we got to apply that defense on them quick and early here to disrupt their quarterback and their pacing here in this one. Mills drops back in the pocket. He's in the end zone. Decides to scramble this one here. Trying to get to the first down marker, but he's going to get only 10 on that play as he gets a nice carry there. Nice job there for the defense holding him back. Now, the key test here, 3rd and 18 is coming up here. We'll see if the defense can shape up or going to get shipped out. We'll see now. We'll see Mills drops back in the pocket. Gets hit as he throws there. That's going to be a complete pass. And now going to be a chance now here for us to force them to punt, and that's exactly what they do. So they put us near our own 40 as we get a 1st and 10 here. First drive here now for the Stanford offense. There's a great run there from Phil Graham there. 13-yard carry there for him. So you see his number so far this season, and he has been doing very well for us last season, especially from extending from last season. Of course, he missed quite a few games last season, but did play in the national championship game, and of course was our big key guy there for the majority of the season, with the exception of about 2 or 3 games that he missed. As we'll see there, that's another nice carry there for Graham for another 3 yards. Of course, Davis, he's been kind of a roller coaster season here, but for the most part, he's been playing very well here, and we'll see that continue on here in today's game. 2nd and 7 now coming up here for the Cardinals as they'll run this one again there to Philip Graham. He'll get 7 on that one. As we'll see a 3rd and 1 coming up here, and we'll see what they're going to call here. If they're going to keep the ball on the ground or they're going to try to toss it up the area. They have not tossed it just yet with Davis here. As I'm assuming it'll be a 3rd and 1. I'm assuming it'll be a run. As we'll see Green, the fullback, will come in here, and he'll get a nice carry for 4, getting the 1st down and helping move the chain. So great job so far here in this drive. Looking pretty good here, on time pretty much on this drive. 3 minutes left here in the quarter. We'll see Hale here coming out of the backfield there, but he does not get anything, as that's a great job there from Gallagher getting the stop and not getting any yardage there on that play. 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Cardinals. Stanford here trying to get themselves going here. They're going to throw this one here for the first time. Davis drops back here, throws this one up there to Sears. Sears gets the catch. Sears into the end zone. Touchdown. 31 yards on that receiving touchdown as Isaiah Davis makes his first pass there for 31 yards. And that is touchdown number, 22 this season for Davis. And, of course, that is touchdown number 10, receiving or 10th receiving touchdown there for Sears. As we'll see the defense here again, putting that pressure on that we need, coming through the quarterback there, coming off the edge, and making a nice sack there. As they'll get a loss of 5 on the play, as I'm not sure who that exactly was there on that play there, but nonetheless, the team is defensively doing a great job here, putting that pressure on that QB. Mills now drops back in the pocket, gets up in the pocket there, squares up there. That one's almost going to take it away there from Bennett, as that is deflected, and we'll see a 4th and 15 coming up, and that'll be another punt situation. So now, twice now, the Blue Devils have not been able to do anything on their drive. As we get to a 1st and 10 here, 2nd drive now here for the Cardinals as Graham gets on the outside there. Graham looking for a block there and does find 1 block and gets 3 yards on that carry for a 2nd and 7 coming up here for Stanford. As Stanford getting back on the field here, 2nd and 7 coming up with 1:12 left here in the first quarter. 7-0 here at the farm. As we'll see what Davis is going to do here. They're going to hand this one off to Graham. Graham's going to run this one, and that's going to be another nice carry there from Graham, as he's been doing a great job here. We're trying to get him to be another 1,000-yard rusher. I believe last season he came up just short of that. But the previous season he was a 1,000-yard rusher. Of course, if he didn't miss those 2 or 3 games that he did, he had definitely been in back-to-back years as a 1,000-yard rusher. See, Walker runs this one there, and of course Walker, the backup, who's been awesome, stemming from back from last year. Of course, 2 seasons ago, remember, he was a starter, but then lost his job to Graham because of performance issues. But he is now stepping up here this season, last 2 seasons now here. Been doing a great job as Barber gets a great catch, gets this one for a gain of 28, and that's going to put him inside the 5 there in Duke territory. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter here. Stanford leads this one by 7. As we'll see Davis under center here. He's going to hand this one off there to Graham. Graham's going to stay up the middle there. Should have did a better job of going on the outside instead of going up the middle, but that should be a 1-yard carry. And that'll end the quarter. We'll go on now to the second quarter. As we'll see a 2nd and goal come up here for Davis and Stanford here. We'll hand this one off there to Walker. Walker finds this hole there, gets through this one, and gets a touchdown. Touchdown, Stanford. Great job there from Brandon Walker as he gets on the field here. And that is going to be his 2nd rushing touchdown this season. As like I said, he's been doing a great job as the backup. And, of course, did pick up a lot of slack last season in those games that, of course, Graham missed. And, and really, truly, I was really thinking about making him be the starter this season. But at the same time, Graham did win the position outright. And so we're just going to stick with the guy that's been pretty much hot for us, and that's been Graham. Mills now here as after that first down, they got dropped back for 2 yards. He gets a couple yards there to make it now 3rd and 7 here coming up. As the defense, again, Bush doing a great job here, not letting the ball get past them. And, of course, shutting down the running game as they can. As Mills drops back here. No, he's going to go ahead and scramble here. He's going to be taken down by Jolly. And that's going to be a 4-yard carry here. We'll see if they'll try to go for it this time around, as he has 5 carries for 7 yards. But they go ahead and punt this one. And they'll punt this one at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 here after the punt. 14-0 here at the farm. As you'll see, Graham runs this one there. A nice run there for him as he gets 4 yards on that carry. And that's going to push down to a 2nd and 6 coming up here for the Stanford Cardinals. A beautiful afternoon here in Northern California. As the fans here, of course, getting ready for that big game coming up next week against Cal. But, of course, we got to kind of focus on this one here as we'll see Stanford here runs this one. And nice job there from Hale as he gets a nice carry there for enough there for the first down as they're able to move the chain. 6 first downs so far here for Stanford. And, of course, as you see, Duke not getting too much here as they have not got their first down yet here in today's game. 1st and 10 coming up here as Davis drops back in the pocket, scrambles off to the right-hand side, looking down the field here. Thinking about throwing down the field, but no, calls his own number instead. Gets down the field. He's going to get all the way down inside the 25-yard line. I believe they'll mark him out near the 23 as a nice run there as he'll get 28 yards on that run. And a nice job there for him. He's getting a lot more smarter here now, not throwing the ball away under pressure, just not forcing it down the field, but realizing, hey, if I got an open field here on one side and no one's noticing what I'm doing, I'll just go ahead and take off and run. And that's what Coach TJ Bonds has been talking to him a lot about this season. Watching a lot of extra game film here. We'll see Davis here now, throws this one up there. That's going to go up the middle, and that's going to be a great catch there to Andrew Barber. 17 yards on that reception. Of course, Barber's not been utilized as much as we want him to, but at the same time, he has been a key asset for us on big downs. And he's been doing a good job there of stepping up here as he is our wide receiver number 1, but we just haven't been able to get to him as much as we want to, as a lot of CBs have been really good matchups really on him this season. As we see, hand this one off to Walker. Walker's going to run this one in there. And that's a gain of 5 on the play as they're inside the 5. Now for the 3rd and goal coming up. 3rd and goal coming up now here for the Stanford Cardinals as they have a minute 50 left here in the first half. We'll see a handoff here from Davis going to Graham. Graham's going to run this one in there. No problem as he walks right into the end zone there. Touchdown. Stanford is now 21-0 here in the first half as Graham now has 2 rushing touchdowns here, or excuse me, his first rushing touchdown of the game here today. That'll be his 11th. So now you see a great stop there from the defense on that play. Stanford's defense just really stepping up here. 2nd and 10 coming up. Mills here drops back. No, he's going to run this one here. Breaks the tackle. Keeps on showing what kind of power he has, and he's going to be finally being dropped there as he does get the first down. 17 yards on that carry, showing off, hey, I can't throw. And you guys not going to be throwing to anybody. I'm definitely going to run it. He did a great job on that stiff arm there. I'm sure the defensive player is not going to be too happy about that. As Holly and company come in on the sack. Nice job there as the defense said, hey, we're kind of mean mugged us there on that, that stiff arm there. We're going to have to show you some love back here. As you see, Hearn here gets the catch, and that'll be a 7-yard reception. That'll be a first down, or excuse me, third down there. 3rd and 7 coming up now for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils, just under a minute left here. Mills drops back in the pocket. Mills dropping there. He gets scrambling around here. Mills, he's going to keep his legs moving there. He realizes he sees Jolly there on that play and holds on to it. And they're going to go now on a 4th and 3. So 4th and 3 coming up. A big play here for the offense for the Blue Devils as Rollins tries to get to the first down marker, but he's going to be short there at midfield. And that is going to be a turnover on downs. And the Cardinals now have just 43 seconds left here for the half to try to see if they can get this up by 4 scores. 1st and 10 here on the midfield, as we'll see Davis here scrambling around here, looks down the field, looks up deep. This one throws. That one's going to get tipped away by Marcus Green. Great job getting on that one on the defensive side, as that's an incomplete pass. It goes now 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for Davis and the Cardinals, and they're trying to do their best here to try to go up 4 scores here before the half. As we'll see Davis here drops back here. He'll scramble off to the right-hand side, looking down the field. He's going to look, see, can he find it? He throws off his back foot there. That goes up, and that's going to be, again, deflected there by Marcus Green. Really, truly, he should not be making those kind of throws like that, Davis. Just throw it away and live another day. As we go down to a 3rd and 10. That's twice now that Marcus Green has twice now that Marcus Green has deflected a pass. As we see a toss-up pass there, and this time it's going to get picked off by Harris. Nice job there from Harris as he gets a huge interception there, and that's going to switch the momentum here. Even though we want to go up by 4 scores here, that was just not a good throw there, not a good toss to our deep receiver. And now defense is going to have to come out here with just 23 seconds left. Mills here hands off to Rollins. Rollins running on the outside there. Gets stopped by Melton on that tackle. And that is how the first half is going to end. So as we go into halftime here, try to go by 4 scores. But hey, 3 scores is just as good. It is 21-0 here as we go into half as the number 1 team in the nation playing really good here. I'm really surprised the way the offense here for the Blue Devils are playing them, and they've been supposed to be scoring 35 points a game, and that is not the case here today. As I think that defense that they're not really too accustomed to has kind of gotten to them. Of course, that mainly because their top quarterback there is not playing in this game, and I believe this is only this might be the 2nd or 3rd game of the season for Mills, as Melton here runs this one for a 25-yard return to kick off the second half. As we go ahead now and get into the 3rd quarter, we'll see a play action here from Davis. Davis looking down the field, trying to find Sears. He finds him and gets the pass there for a 22-yard reception. So 1st and 10 now here after new set of downs. Davis drops back in the pocket, looking here, fires this one up the middle there to Barber. Barber gets the catch, and that's a gain of 18 on the play. And that's going to help move the chains now here. 1st and 10 once again here for the Cardinals. As the fans are still excited about this game here, up by 3 scores here in the start of the second half. We'll see Davis here calling an audible here, changing up the play on the line. Davis drops back in the pocket, drops back too far deep here, throws this one in the road to Walker. Walker runs this one here. Walker gets the catch, gets a nice grab, and he is going to be taken down inside the 10. That's a big reception there, 29 yards on that reception, and that is a first down on a play I didn't think was going to be able to pull off there. Davis was just dropping back too far, and of course Walker had to come back to him for that play. 1st and 10 coming up here for the Cardinals as Barber in motion, throwing up the middle there, and that's going to be caught by Hamilton. Great job there of looking at the eyes of the quarterback and just picking that one off the air. Easily, that was just unnecessary there from Davis, as that's his 2nd interception now here in today's game. I believe that is interception number 19 now total now here for the season for Davis, as we'll see Reggie Brown gets a nice 19-yard reception. So now the Blue Devils now trying to get their offensive going here. They've had a really slow day here. We'll see here now. Mills drops back here. That's going to be thrown there to the halfback Anderson for a nice, or not really a nice pass, but a pass there, a loss of 2 on the play. As we'll see now, 2nd and 12, a run there from Anderson. He gets a gain of 6. And that's going to go put the ball at the somewhere near the 45-yard line. It's 3rd and 6 now coming up here. They got to get this one over the 50, and that is going to be Faggot, as he does not get anything on that play. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and they'll be forced to punt. So now 1st and 10 here, second drive now on the second half for the Cardinals. As we'll see Barber gets a great catch, and that's going to get him there near the 50. I believe at the 45-yard line there. 4 catches, 83 yards now for Andrew Barber, as he is starting to heat up here and starting to get open here quite a bit. 12 first downs compared to Blue Devils only 2 so far here in today's game. 1st and 10 coming up, as Davis here drops back in the pocket here, looking down the field here, throws this one up there. That's going to be deep to a wide open Williams. Clint Williams gets in there. Clint Williams breaks off a tackle and gets into the end zone. 54 yards on that reception. That is a touchdown, Cardinals. And they're on the board again. Great job there. That is Clint Williams' 7th receiving touchdown of the season. Great job there from him. That puts us up now 4 scores. 2:39 left here in the 3rd quarter. Mills drops back here for the Blue Devils as he throws this one up there, and that's going to be tipped away by Jolly. Ryan Jolly, his first deflection. He has already 2 tackles already here today's game, as this kid's been on fire here as of late here in the last couple of games this season. 2nd and 10. Mills drops back in the pocket. Mills throwing this one up there. That's going to be a 50-50 ball. And we get it as Bennett gets the catch. That's going to be interception. First turnover of the day here for the Blue Devils, as the defense has been looking for this all game long. You know our defense has been real hot, especially our corners, Melton, Bennett, and company have been catching interceptions left and right this season and doing a great job here. So now 1st and 10 coming up here for Davis after the interception. We'll see if we can turn this turnover into points, as Davis here is going to scramble here looking for his tight end. He's going to find Sears. Sears going to break a tackle, and he's going to get down to the 35-yard line for a huge 25-yard reception. That's a 1st and 10 now. Move those chains there, fellas, as the fans here in Stanford loving what they're seeing from their #1 team in the nation, as they move those chains once again. Now 1st and 10 here after a new set of downs. We'll see what we can do here, as they're still trying to convert this turnover into some points. Davis drops back in the pocket, drops back deep here, fires this one to Graham. Graham breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, can't break the 3rd, and does only get 1 yard on that reception, as all that hard work and only getting that yard there is kind of frustrating. So we'll go now to a 2nd and 9 coming up, and we'll see what we can do here on this play, as Davis here calling audible here, doesn't like what he sees from the defense. He looks back here. He's got to get rid of the football there. That's going to be caught by McCall, and McCall finds the 1st down marker, gets 11 on the play, and that's a huge 1st down for Stanford. 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions already here today for Davis. Just kind of wish we got rid of those interceptions there, but it is what it is. Graham's going to run this one here, breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles, keeps moving until he gets pushed out there, gets a gain of 8, and I believe he'll be pushed out there somewhere near the 15-yard line. So now 2nd and 2 coming up. Less than a minute left here in the 3rd quarter. Graham's going to run this one up the middle there quickly. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Makes it a new set of downs here. 1st and 10 for the Stanford Cardinals. Stanford leads this one 28-0 here. Just 35 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Davis here Needs to be focused, needs to take his time here. His hands off to Walker. Walker breaks a tackle. Walker getting wrapped up and getting taken down, but no gain on the play there, as that's going to put him, keep him right there at 2nd and 10. So now 2nd and 10 coming up here for the Cardinals as we get a new quarter coming up starting here, and we'll see this one. Philip Graham running this one for a gain of 3 on the play. And it's going to make it now 3rd and 7 coming up. So it's going to be a 3rd and 7 now here. That means it's going to be possibly a pass play here. And this is the type of play and this is the type of time here in this situation that Davis needs to be very focused. He is not too focused on these kind of situations here. As we see a pass there to Williams again. Finds the open man and gets him in there. Clint Williams, his 2nd receiving touchdown here today. Great job. That is receiving touchdown there for him. That is number 8, and that is going to put, of course, us continue staying in the lead here today. As we'll see, there you see, great job there. 35-0 here as we got 5:23 left here in the 4th. Mills now here for the Blue Devils here. Been on the sidelines for a while, and he almost went back to the sidelines there as Art Clayton almost picks that one off there. As we've been doing a great job here rotating our players coming in and out, especially when it comes to our secondary. The ball is stripped out. It's going to be picked up by Benson. Great job there from the defense, causing that forced fumble there. And that's a great job of getting the ball turned over. And now with a short field here, we could possibly see a touchdown opportunity here for Davis and for the Stanford Cardinals again, possibly going up by 42 points here with 5 minutes and 14 seconds left here. So we'll see what we'll do in this 1st and 10 with short field. After that great forced fumble there, we'll see Davis here hands it off to Hale, and Hale is going to be stopped there. He's going to get hit with a loss of 3. Great job there from Quentin Brown on that stop. We go on now to a 2nd and 13 coming up. We'll see what we can do here in this situation. As, of course, Davis here calling an audible there. Trying to see, reading something there. He doesn't really feel comfortable. Davis here drops back in the pocket, looks there, fires this one there to Sears, and Sears gets there at the 10-yard line. Marking more like at the 11-yard line. And that'll be a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 coming up here. After that great catch there from our tight end, who's been playing very well for us this season. Of course, Seminoff from last year stepping up, and our tight ends have been doing a great job here the last couple of seasons. We'll see Graham gets into the end zone there. That's a great rushing touchdown. 10 yards. Yeah, you see, he is thirsty, you guys. And he wants more, as you can see here, another rushing touchdown. His 12th rushing touchdown of the season, his 2nd of the day. And that puts us up now 42-0. So we've literally scored now 42 points here on this supposedly team that scores 35 a game. As you'll see, the Blue Devils here gets a nice catch there from Goodman for 14. That'll be his 1st catch of the day. 1st and 10 here with just 4 minutes left here. Can we continue this to be a shutout here for us? We'll see as Mills drops back in the pocket, looking down the field here. Mills going to call his own number instead. Gets tackled by Reese, who actually runs into Reese. And Reese brings him down for just a gain on that play. 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Blue Devils, as we'll see Mills drops back here in the pocket. Mills going to take off here, find the 1st down marker. Has the 1st down, does not slide, but gets taken down for a gain of 14 on the play, as that gets a new set of downs for the Blue Devils. So the defense is kind of losing track of the QB, and we got to get refocused here as Mills drops back in the pocket again. Mills going to run this one, and Young says, not this time. Brings him down for the loss, and that's going to be a loss of 4 on the play. 3rd and 14 coming up here. A big play for Mills. Of course, this is going to be a passing situation for them. Man in motion. Mills drops back here. He beats up with Young again. Young's like, how you doing there, son? Brings him down. That's going to be another loss there, or actually an incomplete pass. And it's going to be a 4. It's going to be, of course, forcing to punt the ball in 4th and 10. Yeah, 4th and 14 or whatever it was. Walker now runs this one here after the punt, and that's going to be another nice carry there for him. He gets a gain of 11, help move those chains. And of course, keep that clock ticking there, son, as we're trying to milk this play clock and this game clock down as much as possible. 1st and 10 coming up here after the big run, and we'll see here. Now Davis going to call a read option for himself. He's going to get rolled up for only a gain of a yard on the play. He's be careful on those type of plays there. Slide when he needs to. As we'll see a 2nd and 9 coming up. 42-0 here at the farm. Davis here is going to scramble off to the right-hand side. He's going to go down to the sideline here. He needs to get closer to the sideline so he cannot lose that football. But he holds on to it for a gain of 13. And that'll be a new set of downs there. Nice tackle there from Brown on that one. As Brown has 5 tackles and 1 tackle for loss here today for the Blue Devils. 1st and 10 coming up here for Davis. As again, drops back in the pocket here, scrambling around here. Oh, he's being chased this time by several Blue Devils. And he'll scrape up about a yard on the play there on that one. Lucky enough that he wasn't taken there in the backfield. Blue Devils defense is really starting to penetrate that offensive line of ours. They're handing this one off to Graham. And again, trips up Graham and gets a gain of a yard on the play. Makes it now 3rd and 8 coming up here with just 1:04 left here in the final quarter. 3rd and 8 coming up here. It's going to be a passing situation as we want to keep the clock moving here. And of course, if we do not complete this pass, the clock will stop. As the Blue Devils do have all their timeouts along with Stanford here, but that's not much they can do here. As we'll see Davis here throws this one up there. That's going to go to Sears. Great catch there from Sears. Sears like, I'm going to go ahead and try to get to the end zone, but he's going to get pushed out near the 20 after we convert another 3rd down here. I think it's our 4th or 5th 3rd down in this game, as we're just doing a great job converting there and getting those 1st downs. 26 seconds left here. Not much for us to do but except for run the football here, as we're just winding down the final seconds of this ball game here. Having a nice shutout here. 42-0 could be our final score here with just a few seconds left here. Hand this one off to Walker. Walker's going to break a tackle. Walker's going to be brought down, and he's going to be taken down there around the 13-yard line. And right there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game as Stanford Cardinals walk out of here with another game here. This time a shutout, 10th consecutive win here today, as they win this one 42-0. Your player of the game, Isaiah Davis. Surprisingly enough, your player of the game. 14 of 18 for the day, 313 with 3 touchdowns. Now he has a total of 24 touchdowns for the season. And, of course, 2 interceptions, now a total of 19. So, not too good of a ratio there, but nonetheless, he does get the win. That is the way to win this one here today for them. And they will move on to play Cal next week. So, great game there. Defensively, I'm really happy with our defense. Our defense, I'm just so proud of those boys. Not giving up anything in this one. And only, look at that, 76 yards total offense there to the Duke Blue Devils. Now they have lost. And now they go back to the drawing board here. You thought last week was tough. This one, even brutal, as they scored nothing. Only 4 first downs for them, as we had 19. 3rd down conversions, we had 4 or 5. They had 0 and 6. And 4th down conversion, they were 0 and 1 there in that one category there. Of course, turnovers, not too good for either one of us. Both had 2 turnovers. They had a fumble for a loss and interception. We had 2 interceptions. Like I said, that's one of the things we got to try to cut back on. Last couple weeks there, Davis has been doing pretty good there, but today, kind of going back to his old ways there. And we get caught there twice, trying to throw some very deep passes. And that's one thing I got to realize that Davis cannot do. Davis cannot throw too many deep passes. Only the exception with when a guy is wide open. I mean, wide open. So you see the numbers there for Davis here. Like I said, 14 of 18, 313, 2 interceptions, 3 touchdowns. 77% of his passes were completed. As we take a look here and see, there is the rushing numbers there. 13 of 68, 2 touchdowns there for Graham for the day. Walker, on the other hand, he had a pretty nice day too. 7 carries for 33 yards and a rushing touchdown for him. Davis on the ground was 4 carries for 43 yards. As for receiving yards, Sears, 5 of 128, a touchdown. Barber, 4 for 83. I wish we got him in the end zone there. But Williams, two receptions, 61 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He's got 8 now total for the season. Defensively, like I said, our guys did a great job. Reese won't be one of those guys, got that forced fumble, his 2nd of the season. He had 2 tackles. He had a tackle for loss, which is his 8th, and a sack being his 3rd of the season. Young, 2 tackles for loss. Now he has 10 for the season, and a sack being his 5th. Vincent, of course, 2 tackles, tackle for loss, which is his 2nd, a sack, his 1st sack of the season. Of course, a forced fumble there in this game. And, of course, Washington, a tackle for loss, his 7th of the year. And then, of course, his 1st sack in today's game. Great job there from those guys there. So, tip our hat there to the defense for us, as they did a great job there getting a shutout and helping out our offense, especially in turnovers there. The 2 turnovers that we did get, we were able to, I think both turnovers we had, we were able to score on, take those turnovers and score. So it was really nice to see that. And of course, hopefully, not saying that it's going to be the same way next week, because we do play a tough game next week, and that is against Cal. And you know how the Cal games have been going here lately. Last couple of seasons now, the last 2 seasons now, we've kind of dominated them. This year, I don't know. They were up in the top 5 with us, hanging around that top 5, top 10 area. But since then, they've kind of dropped some because of some losses there. And of course, why not be still ranked in the top 25 and go against us while we're ranked number 1 and try to dethrone us? Yeah. So we are going to have to try to see if we can avoid that next week. Play a lot tougher. There you see they're ranked 8th right now going into the game, going into this game, but they're going to be, I think they end up losing. They lose pretty bad. So they're going to drop from 8th to 22nd in that game they play. I forgot who it was, but there you see their numbers so far this season statistically there. We'll see how things go, as we look like we're pretty much the heavy favorite in this one. But we'll see if we can hold up and continue the trend here against Cal, as they are currently 7-2 for the season going into this game. So that's it for this episode of the Stanford Cardinals Online Dynasty, you guys. If you guys do enjoy this series, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you have to be new. Hit that bell notification so you guys be notified of this series or anything else here on ESGN LP. Thank you guys for watching. Also, don't forget to follow our socials on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check those out. That's a great way you guys to follow this series and follow what's going on here on the channel. As always, you guys, keep yourselves healthy, stay safe, stay warm, have a good one, and I will see you guys next time.